Hi, everyone. About a minute on the surge of good news coming from the nuclear sector, and it has been a lot of good news. What's my hot take? Let's celebrate these announcements, including Microsoft's plan to reopen 3 Mile Island, along with Constellation Energy, Amazon's deal to use nuclear energy at the Susquehanna nuclear power plant, Holtec announcing plans to reopen the Palisades nuclear plant in Michigan. All of this is really good news, and we should celebrate it, but not too much. Before I get to that, if you don't know me, my name is Robert Bryce. I've been speaking about energy and power for more than 30 years. I've written 6 books, co-produced 2 documentaries. I give you the numbers and the facts, not the spin about energy and power. Okay, so yes, let's celebrate, but let's be careful not to celebrate too much. We have to be very sober about what is happening in the nuclear sector in the United States. And I guess the quick punchline is the reality is the nuclear sector in the U.S. withered over decades. It's not going to come back in a year or two. It's going to take decades to rebuild it. And why is that? Well, the first issue is scale. So let's talk about Palisades and 3 Mile Island. Together, those nuclear reactors come back online. It will add maybe 2 gigawatts of capacity, of new nuclear capacity. That's great. That's a great start. But remember, the U.S. grid as a whole now has 1,300 gigawatts of capacity. That's everything, right? Coal, natural gas, nuclear, wind, solar, everything, 1,300 gigawatts. So adding 2 gigawatts of nuclear, it's great, but it's not going to be a game changer. Second is the issue of cost, and this has been the issue that's been problematic for the nuclear sector forever. Cost overruns. Look at the recent completions of the Unit 3 and 4 reactors at Plant Vogtle. The ending cost was, I think, $34 or $35 billion. It was 2 times more than originally expected, and the project took twice as long as originally expected. Further, the power coming out of Plant Vogtle, according to Oglethorpe Power Company, is going to be about 14 or 15 cents a kilowatt hour. That's a big price, $150, $140, $150 per megawatt hour. That's far above the wholesale price of the U.S. average for electricity. So these are big numbers, and the industry is going to have to figure out a way to build reactors at lower cost and at scale and do it quickly, but it won't happen quickly. In my latest piece on Substack, I write about this and talk to Chris Gadomski from Bloomberg, from my friend Ray Rothrock, who's invested in 11 different nuclear startups. They don't expect new nuclear SMRs in the U.S. to be coming online until the 2030s. So let's be patient. So celebrate what has happened recently in nuclear, but let's be cautious and sober about the challenges ahead. You can check out my piece. It's on Substack. You know where to find me, robertbryce.substack.com. Thanks a lot. See ya.